welcome everybody. This is Phil Grove here, and I am looking at another house here in Austin, Texas, actually Round Rock, Texas, which is a north suburb of Austin, Texas. And I am looking at a house in a relatively new home neighborhood in this North Austin suburb. And it's actually a very attractive house. It's got brick and stone on the exterior, and I understand the house is in excellent condition on the inside. So let's go take a look. I will say that this is a house where the homeowners bought this thing at the height of the market, and they tried to sell it. Now they only owe about $260,000 on the house, but they tried to sell it for $350,000. Didn't get any showings at all. They tried forever and ever and ever. Then they dropped the price down to about $320,000, and got some showings but no offers. And they are very, very frustrated because they need to now sell the house. We'll go in and take a look at just a minute, but let me explain some of the numbers on the deal. Essentially, what happened is they tried to sell it, they got frustrated, and they fired their realtor. We see this a lot when somebody can't sell their house for 6 or 8 months. Eventually they get tired and they fire their realtor. In the meantime, they have already made an offer on another house back in another city that they want to live in, so they're ready to go. In fact, they've already moved out, and they're pretty desperate to get this house sold quickly. So we went to them and we basically explained that you need to do an AMPS deal. Let us take over the payments on the mortgage and find somebody to assign those mortgage payments to. And if we do that, we can sell the house much faster than it will sell traditionally, because there are millions and millions of people who want to buy a home but can't get a loan. And when we explained this offer to these sellers, they said, fine, let's do it, and they signed up. So we have the house under contract, and we've already found a buyer with $30,000 to put down. So this house is worth about $320,000 with owner financing. That's a little bit of a premium. The buyer is going to put $30,000 down. We're going to pay the buyer's realtor, and we're going to pay ourselves that money, and then let the buyer take over the payments on the house. So it's a very nice house. A house is worth about $320,000 with financing, maybe a little less without financing. Let's take a quick look around and see what's going on here. Looks like a newer house, high ceilings, nice draperies. I see the homeowners are clearly already moved out or well on their way to moving out. Little gate here. They probably have either some kids like we do, or perhaps a pet. And yeah, this looks like one of these perfect new houses, right? Granite counters. Everything seems to be in perfect condition here. And nice living room. They still have some furniture in here. There's a little pet, and let's see what's going on in the backyard. Oh, well, very small yard. It looks like it's got a little porch back there, and the rest of it's all fenced in. So not much of a yard. That's probably the one downside about this particular property. But everything else looks basically new. Let's see here.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Shanoa. Shanoa's also checking the house out. What do we have here? Little hall bath, little laundry room. I'm sure this is a garage. Not much going on in there. Tile floors. Looks like a master. There we go. Again, high ceilings. Looks like they're vaulted to probably 10 feet. Nice rounded bay. And full bath, double vanity. Hey everybody. Sunken garden tub. Toilet room. Nice walk-in closet. There we go. Yeah, I mean, very nice house. I would basically say there's not much going on here, meaning it's just a big, nice, perfect condition house that needs to be sold. And the only reason why this house is not being sold is simply because of the market, meaning there's a lot of inventory of nice new houses, or relatively new houses. This thing's probably 8 years old or 6 years old. And they're hard to sell because there's just not as many loans available as there used to be. So this is a perfect example of somebody who needs to sell their home and hasn't been able to. Here's an upstairs bedroom. Oh, this is a kind of especially nice feature. The upstairs bedrooms also have high ceilings and separate bathrooms. Usually the upstairs bedrooms share a bathroom. Looks like here is a game room. This is kind of cool. Sort of game / media room. And they've got some nice chairs in here, high ceiling, big screen TV. Let's see if we can see what's going on in that backyard. Yeah. Oh wow. I'm just peeking through the curtains here. That's the neighbor's yard. Neighbor's got a lot of dirt in their yard. I wonder if they've put grass down yet. Anyway, probably the biggest downside of this house is it looks like it just has no yard at all. Not everybody cares about that. Some people would. And I would assume there's another couple bedrooms over here. And yes, indeed. Again, wow. Very high ceilings even in these extra bedrooms. Looks like 10-foot ceilings. Now obviously these walls have been painted for a child. It's a good paint job, but another buyer would probably not appreciate that unless they had a little girl. You know, simple tile, surround, double vanity, and it looks like another bedroom over here. Again with, you know, the nice tall ceiling. So, and we'll take one more peek out the back. Yeah, does have a little side yard here that is gives it a little bit of extra space. Looks like the neighbor's got even a pool over there. So that's the house. What do I count? 4 bedrooms. 2 of the bedrooms share a bath. One of the bedrooms has its own bath, and then downstairs there's the master that has its full bath. So very nice house. Looks like everything you see is in perfect condition, and I can certainly see how this house would be a perfect AMPS deal simply because there's a lot of people who would love to have this house in its perfect as-is condition and would be happy to take over the payments because they want to buy a house, they just can't get a loan. And this house comes with its own loan because it's an AMPS deal. So I think we're going to make a nice little 30 grand on this thing. This is just one of many deals we're working on right now, and we'll tell you how.